and welcome to today's news. I'm Lindsay Sturrock, and with me today is health expert Gwen Dockwood, here to discuss the one thing on everybody's minds: yoga. A 5,000-year-old practice which has risen dramatically in popularity over the past 4 years, with 500,000 people now practicing it weekly. And that's because it has such a significant effect on your health. Isn't it, Gwen?
It is. It really is. Yoga gives people a chance to exercise the muscles that they never normally would. And not only is it extremely beneficial for your physical health, but it's also very beneficial for your mental health as well.
So this is not just an exercise?
Not at all. It's a philosophical activity as well.
Can you explain that further, Gwen?
It's a mindset. It's not something you only practice when you're exercising. It's something you practice in everyday life also.
Why did you start yoga?
Well, I had very severe back pain, and a friend of mine with rheumatoid arthritis introduced me, and I already knew the benefits, but
Does yoga aid rheumatoid arthritis?
Yes, although there is no cure. As it stands, 20 million people have this disease worldwide. And the scary part of that is that it's not affecting people of a particular age group, it can affect people of all ages.
That is shocking.
It is, because the diagnosis is difficult to face, but the pain and the swelling are real causes for concern.
Now, I have a statistic here that women are 3 times more likely to be affected by this disease than men. Is that correct?
That is correct. There are studies which have shown women are more likely for this. And there are several factors that go into this: bone density, hormones, genetics, just to name a few.
And what advice would you give to beginners in yoga?
I would say to do some research, become acquainted with the practice of yoga, maybe watch some videos. But really there is no way to know whether or not you'll enjoy something until you just go ahead and try it. But who knows? I mean, perhaps you will find what will be your new treatment centre for whatever joint is causing you a lot of pain, because it does certainly aid an awful lot of pain.
Why then are these treatment centres, as you describe them, becoming magnets for exploitative cult activity? There have been many documentaries released over the past few years showing that some of these retreats are not how they are advertised.
There have been occasions of cult activity, however these are extremely rare.
Bikram yoga, for example, Gwen.
These are rare circumstances.
These people were sweating so much that they collapsed, many admitting to feeling as though they were going to die.
Normal practices don't have an instructor that's shouting at you a lot, okay? Really, it's very important that people are able to breathe freely when they're exercising and when they're meditating.
What does research tell us about breathing during yoga?
Breathing has a central role within yoga, okay? It is not just important for the cardiovascular system, but also for muscle tension as well, okay?
And is it correct that your mental health will also improve?
That is correct, yes. It is very, very beneficial for your mental health and your physical health. It delays aging. It is an extremely positive thing to be part of your daily lifestyle.
Are there any side effects to yoga?
It can cause a lot of pain, okay? People may feel dizzy, tired, nauseous, and furthermore, in extreme cases, they may suffer from muscular spasming.
Muscular spasming.
An injured muscle will often spasm.
Now, I wanted to ask you about the popularity of yoga. You said yourself it's a philosophical mindset. So does this mean the world as we know it is coming to an end?
Well, hopefully. Yeah, I think if everybody had a little bit of time out of their day to meditate and to exercise, we would all be better off.
Well, thank you for that, Gwen, and I'm sure many viewers at home will now be frantically buying yoga mats for themselves. Now on to Sarah Stewart for the weather of the week. Thank you again, Gwen, I'm Lindsay Sturrock. Good evening, everybody.